Hey Claire, hey Daniel. Really excited to be here. Just going to share my screen and we can get started. Hi everyone. I am here to present EasyGov. For the first time since coming to US, my mom had to file for unemployment benefits. Helping them through the process, I realized how broken the system to complete government forms were. This was not a unique case. Having filed multiple forms for my mom and my dad, I realized that the process needed to change. So that's why we're building Stripe Atlas for all government forms. The problem is that millions of non-English speakers are unable to file government forms right now. Days and sometimes even weeks can be wasted for those that can. Furthermore, due to the complexity, many people are blocked from getting getting up to $94,000 a year in government benefits. Our solution tackles these problems by providing an easy online platform that walks through different form processes for non-English speakers in over a dozen languages. So people like my parents are unable to file these important documents without anybody's help. We believe that we have a great opportunity to tackle an untapped market and a problem that's only been worsened by COVID-19. With a total market of $1.5 billion, our biggest challenge is getting to this market and also getting people's trust. To tackle this, we have been growing our network of nonprofits and government that will eventually give us access to 30% of this market, or a total of $450 million a year. Thank you for coming to our presentation. We hope you join us in our mission to make government easier. Please visit us at easygov.app, and we're open to any questions you guys might have.
This is fantastic. I mean, such a huge pain point. One of my brothers-in-law is from Venezuela, and this is something I've talked to him about many times in his family's challenges here. So really appreciate it. I think, let me understand your point about the partnerships and trying to get, so when you say there's $1.5 billion market, you're talking about what people are spending to get help filling out government forms?
Yeah, just people that are like either asking lawyers or asking, lawyers, accountants, and like even translators, and hiring all these other people that might not be like outside their family.
And then the partnerships with the nonprofits or the governments are getting distribution for you to say, don't pay that lawyer or accountant or translator, just use this easy service.
Yes? Yeah, and also getting that trust too, because I mean, it's a very big barrier.
Yes, I can imagine it would be. Have you invested in any Google search campaigns? Not to channel my old job.
Yeah, we definitely have. If actually you search us up, we're on the front page of Google. We've done a lot of search optimization.
And is that working, or is it really a trust issue or a sort of access issue because what you really need is distribution, right? Big time, as fast as possible.
Yeah. So I think one of the things that we saw is that a lot of people are getting to our site, and there's a lot of interest, but it's the coming back again and actually doing the forms that's really the hard part, because there's that trust barrier. Like, when you're dealing with such sensitive information, it can be hard to try and just put something on here that you don't really trust. So we've been making a lot of partnerships with nonprofits in the local area, and working our way towards the government to kind of make sure that we're going to the right channels.
How's the mobile interface?
Yeah, so the mobile interface is really similar to what you see on the online platform. Yeah.
Okay, so
and everything
people they're not having a block on a device basis. It's more of a trust block.
Yeah.
So it's really, okay. And so that must be hard to scale, making the right partnerships, because these are often communities, right, in local cities and areas around the world. Have you had any thoughts at going with a global partnership with some NGOs?
I think one of the problems we have is that to create these partnerships, you kind of have to have some sort of connection with them. And it's always hard to kind of like, send that email and hopefully for a reply and getting to the right person. So we've been really trying to work our way up. For example, we've been working with United Way at King County, and that's like a national organization that works on a local level. So, getting there and just making, progress in that area.
So I should just clarify this. These are starting with U.S. government forms?
Yes, starting with U.S. government.
Would you expand globally?
Yeah, we actually would love to expand globally, because I mean, if you think about it, governments are always interacting with one another. We're on a global scale now. Yeah. So yeah, that's like our main goal.
So what you need is some networking into like board members and leadership of big footprint organizations that are trusted. Have you done any surveying of what the most trusted organizations are?
We've have not been able to do that yet, just because we're trying to really work on that local level and make sure that
test it out,
and people actually can trust us, and working and polishing our product constantly. But that's always our goal. That's why we've constantly been working with United Way, but slowly building our way up.
And then to that trust issue, this will be my theme today. People are providing a lot of sensitive information. What are you assuring them in terms of your storage of that information?
Yeah, so we're assuring them that we actually don't store anything. Like
Okay.
you just fill it out on the thing, it's saved on your local thing, and then we delete it once they download the form. So we just throw it away. Yeah, we don't even.
Yeah, and so does anyone need assurances of that, or you feel like?
Yeah, so we constantly assure like our partnerships, and we put it all over the website. But again, no matter how much you tell people, if they don't trust you to begin with, it's hard to prove that to people. So that's why we're working through these government and nonprofit channels.
Yeah. Fantastic.
A line of questioning here from Claire. I know GDPR is next, but oh no, I'm kidding.
Well, that's when they expand to Europe.
Exactly. Thank God it's only for American forms now. Guys, this is awesome.
This is really great.
Huge unlocker just in terms of access, and really a great story of what the internet was designed for.